Thank you for joining us for another Parks Alliance read-along. Our author, Kristin Lewis, will be on in just a few minutes, and I'll be popping back on with another minute with our campaign director, Lula DeFersha. We'll join you in just about 30 seconds. Hello, thank you for joining us at another Parks Alliance read-along. I'm Steve Taylor, and this is Lula DeFersha. How are you, Lula?
Hi, Steve. How are you? Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday to you, too. Absolutely.
We are excited to have our guest, Kristin. We're going to bring her on just in a little bit. If you are joining us, please share this video before Kristin starts reading. Tag people and also comment in the comment section where you're watching from so we can give you a shout out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, one of the things I wanted to share was some of the great work that our interns are doing. One thing we're doing now is we're posting on our social media accounts some stories from our interns who are very bright, but they're also very, very, very resilient too, and being able to deal with these challenging times here where the world is just upended for them. And I know you're giving them a lot of support as well as working with them and planning out what they're doing. So I wanted to show here what one of this was just posted this afternoon. This is one of our interns, Alexis, and she talked about how she's dealing with quarantine. So you want to tell about some of the work that Alexis and the other interns are doing?
Yeah, so we are truly proud and we appreciate our interns. They are amazing in everything that they do with everything that's going on. Obviously, they're students as well, so their life has been disrupted. However, one of the things that we came up with was sharing, like within a paragraph or so on our social media, like some of the things they have been doing to cope with current situation. So you'll see, like Steve said, you saw Alexis's message and her coping mechanism. And we'll be sharing our other intern, Sarah, soon, hopefully. And Sarah has been great with working with sharing her story as well, but also helping us with our thank you campaign, which we'll share more information about that next week. And then we have Jack. Jack has been super helpful in putting together resources for families and for children, especially since everyone is at home currently and they want to have something more fun to do. So we're putting together like a resource packet for nature related for families to download for free and use it as your leader. So
that's great. And you can find a couple of the activities that Jack prepared on Facebook, but it's a lot easier to find on Instagram. You can just go to Instagram, look for the picture of the bingo card. That's the nature bingo, which you could do out your window, or if you're out in parks, making sure you're physically distant from folks there. You can go fill that out, and that's a fun thing to do online, or you can also print that out. And we also have another activity online, which is showed how to do a nature texture rubbing. Go up and rub some tree bark or maybe bricks of a house or something else. And so you can work with children to see those textures that occur in nature or man-made textures as well. So that's a fun one. Really easy to find at our Instagram, which is a Philip Parks Alliance. And you can also find it by scrolling down through our Facebook, and you'll find a lot of interesting stuff there. We also really want you to go to our YouTube channel. Now, we don't expect you to remember this address, and that's the issue. We want to get 100 subscribers. YouTube has a thing where you have to have 100 subscribers before you can do a custom web address, and we really want to do that to make it easier to find. Now, you can go anytime you want to YouTube. If you search for Philadelphia Parks Alliance, we'll pop up. We'll definitely be the first one that pops up there. You'll see us, but we want to make it a little easier. So I'm going to put that in the comment a little bit later on. So on our Facebook stream here, so you can see how to get to our YouTube channel. But we really want to get some more followers. We have 33. So we need 67 more to reach that goal of 100. So if you can help us there, it'd be great. And also, we wanted to let you know about YouTube, not just because we want you to subscribe, which we do, but that's the easiest place to watch our Parks Alliance read-along archives. You can scroll down through our Facebook and find them too, and that's great. But, YouTube does one thing. They do videos. And so it's a lot easier place to find our archives.
Yes. So we'll put the links in the comment section. If you are watching now, please comment in the comment section where you're watching from so we can say hi to you. I'm currently in New Jersey. Steve, where are you watching from?
I'm in South Philadelphia in the Lower Moyamensing neighborhood.
Yep. So please give us just your, not location, but just tell us which neighborhood you're
Don't give us your GPS coordinates down there, and we'll send you a pizza. No, we won't.
Yes, just tell us which neighborhood you're watching from and we'll give you a shout out. So before we bring Chris, here we go, West Philly. Hi, Billy. That's my sister.
Nice.
We are you able to bring up our website? I could just tell them about 2 opportunities.
Yeah.
Interested?
Sure. You want me to bring up the homepage for our website there?
Yes, please.
Sure, I can do
If
that.
you are new to our channel, to our streaming service, if you have a second that you want to learn more about the Philadelphia Parks Alliance, go to www.philaparks.org. You'll see it in the banner that's scrolling. If you go to the homepage, you'll see 2 things. One is a volunteer opportunity to be park defender. And if you're interested in learning more about our initiative and also being advocate for the parks and recreation and open spaces, please sign up, provide your name and your email address, and we'll follow up with you with more opportunities for you to be part of our park defenders team. The other one is sign a petition that you will see on our, if you go up, like all the way up, the first thing you'll see is the green that says sign the petition. That's just asking folks to sign for the petition to encourage our city council members to fund our parks and recreation centers. So
Nice.
it takes less than 2 minutes. Also, if you like, you can just go on our website and learn more about our vision for 2020 and 2021. So someone said I'll take the pizza. Hi, Melissa. Melissa's our reader for tomorrow. Yay.
Yes, indeed.
So should we bring Kristin?
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, Kristin. How are you?
Good to see everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. I have all the days mixed up, so I'm not quite sure what day we're in. Yesterday
Same here.
Wednesday. But we're happy to have you here. We're grateful for Steve, for our producer, who's always
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve.
Say goodbye for now. I'll see you guys at the end of the broadcast.
Yeah, so I thought we should chat before you start reading your book so we can get to know you. You have so many layers to you. You're a mom, you're an entrepreneur, business owner, you teach folks online courses. And if you can just talk more about your background and also and talk to our audience about how the inspiration behind your book.
Oh, wonderful. So, yes, I am a mom and I'm a multi-entrepreneur. And I want to say in terms of my entrepreneurship stuff, that kind of started a few years ago. Mm-hmm. And prior to me doing this, we started the mobile bartending, which actually came out of a need for just having to have extra cash, needing to keep the funds flowing properly. We had employment, but we needed extra funds because private school education is really expensive. Right. So that's how we birthed with Sophisticated Mix, the mobile bartending service that's been around for a few years. And then needless to say, a little while into that business, my aunt, whom I was caring for at the time, she had suffered a serious issue where she had fell out in her home and she had laid like in and out of consciousness for a matter of days. And then she had some health stuff that she had to deal with as a result of that, going into like a assisted living and rehab and all of those kind of things. And so one day I was speaking on the phone to a friend of mine, and I said, if only I can just make some extra money now to help my aunt. I just need something. I need something to help me with the burden and the expenses that she has. And she says, well, I know you're very spiritual and I know you love to pray. She says, but she said, instead of always, praying for someone else, I really need you to just go ahead and lay it down. I need you to go ahead and pray and just believe your creator that he's going to answer your prayers, that he's going to give you a product or a service to change the world and to help you take care of your aunt. And it was so true. So that very night I went to bed and I prayed as encouraged, and I asked God to give me a product or service that would change the world. And this is what I dreamt.
Wow.
It was so amazing. I was actually taken into the universe where I floated. Literally, I was sitting, I want to say Indian style, amongst the stars, and a book came towards me just like that.
Wow.
Amazing.
That is amazing. That's incredible. The power of prayers. Tell us about like your book and the inspiration, not the inspiration, but the message behind it.
So the message behind You Are Special, which is a children's book, the message behind it is to have children to start to not only have a love and a respect and a belief that they are special and they mean something to this world, but have a love and a respect for others, regardless of the differences. And you'll see that as we get a chance to read the book. You'll even hear me use terms like at the end we have keywords like vegetarian and pescatarian, just introducing those different terms, because there is a portion in the book, or page in the book I should say, where we say, okay, some people may eat meat with their meals and some people may not eat meat, and you give pictures of that. Or this one, you may have a brown or tan colored skin, you may have a light color skin, you may be male and female. So it's showing all these different it's showing correlations, but then it's also showing differences, and that it's okay. So yeah, that's what it was. It was just a matter. I'm sorry, my headphones keep falling out. I just
You can still hear
I'm gonna try something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me good even with the headphones not in?
It's a little you sound a little far.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me try it.
If you stay there, we can hear you.
A little closer. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm like, we just want to not have to keep dealing with that.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Is that better?
Yes. Wow. I did get a lot of comments, people saying that's such an inspirational and important message. So how about we get started? So I'm going to take myself off the screen and I'm going to let you take over and enjoy Kristin's book with this wonderful message. And I'll be back.
Okay. So let's begin. Get comfy on my bench. You Are Special by me. Kristin Lewis. It was story day, and Rennie was super excited to go to the library to hear the book of the week. She and her mother ventured off to the library to hear the reading of this week's story. All of the children gathered with excitement of the new story. The author actually came to read to the children herself. So you know this was a big deal. The author, Miss Chris, introduced herself and pulled out a book titled You Are Special. And so it began. You are special because you are unique. Unique means there is no one else that is in the world exactly like you. Even if you look the same, you were created with a personality all of your own. You may be quiet, you may be talkative, blah, 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 blah. You may be short, you may be tall. You may be round, you may be slim. You may be a male, you may be a female. You may have crooked teeth, you may have straight teeth. You may have light colored skin. You may have dark colored skin. See, it's all right. We're all different and it's okay. You may like to eat meat with your meal. You may only eat fruit and vegetables. Would you look at that? We are all made different so that we can add happiness and love to one another's life. What if everyone in the world looked the same, talked the same, smelt the same, and had the same job? No fun in that. Babe. There would be no one around to get everything done. Just think, if everyone played football, who would play basketball? Who would cheer on the team? If everyone were students, who would be the teacher? Now, this will be really bizarre. We have all the students learning. And we don't know who the teacher is. If everyone were doctors, who would be their patients? Let me see if we can get that. If everyone were guests at a restaurant, who would take the orders? There we go. You are special because our differences allow us to learn from one another. Did you know that there is not one person that has the same fingerprint? We were all created with many differences and many similarities, yet none of us are exactly the same. You come from a lineage of greatness. Yes, you do. Each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining in. You are so special. Always remember that you have the chance to make a change in the world for the better, no matter who you are and no matter where you are. This is my favorite page in the book because we get a chance to see different people taking advantage, young people at that, taking advantage of their life. And they have all kinds of things going on, but they're still able to get stuff done. You have a police officer over here. It's hard for me to do it this way. Yeah, police officer right here who has a patch over his eye. You have a runner, someone who runs and trains and does marathons, and she only has one leg, and then she has what's called a prosthetic leg, which is a leg to help support her. You have a doctor in a wheelchair. So many different things, so many options and choices of what you can do and who you can be. Miss Chris then turned to the last page and had everyone to take the "You Are Special" pledge. Are you ready to take the pledge? Get ready. Clear your throats. Repeat after me, okay? There is no one like me. We are all unique. Our differences make us special. We are meant to be what we dream to be. I am special because I am me. When story time ended, all of the children were bubbly. Rennie was so excited about being special. She forgot about the few classmates that would tease her about her voice or her mole. She went on to tell her mother that she wanted to be an actress and a basketball player. Her mother cheered her on, of course. Miss Chris planted a seed of hope that day in the children. Each person's differences make them special. What makes you special? That's right. Simply because you are you. Give yourselves a round of applause. And then do your other thing. Kiss your brain. Kiss your brain. That's right, because it is okay. It is a great thing to be smart and to love your knowledge, to love your intelligence that you have. Okay? Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Kristin. Wow, that was a powerful message that not only kids, I think adults need to hear too. And especially
they all gotta take the pledge.
Yeah, I think just telling them that being different is okay and appreciating other people's differences also, especially at a young age. I think we get to a peaceful, loving world. And that was such a beautiful message. And I love especially the chant that we did toward the end.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like I have seen a couple of on social media, like kids just waking up saying, I am beautiful, I am special, I am this and I am that. The power of information. So that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was really great. That was fantastic. We had obviously our audience out there really loved it. We have tomorrow's author, which is Melissa Montero, is in the audience, and we're actually getting more organized as we go along. We actually already have the link, which you'll see in the comments.
Okay, yeah,
tomorrow's author, Melissa. So you can go there and you can click that you're interested in watching it. And if you click that button, you'll get a little notice ahead of time that we're planning on going live, which we will. And so it's noon tomorrow. And we'll quickly pop up a little home here. This is what we're going to see here. This is what we're going to be sharing. You'll see that image on Facebook and on Twitter in a few minutes after the broadcast. So we like to be able to create a little card with information for all of our authors. And that's what makes it easier to find when you go to our YouTube channel too. You'll see their picture and you'll see their name and description of the time that it was broadcast. So you'll know if you're looking, oh, you know what? Somebody told me there was a really great author on an inspirational one on Wednesday. That was the 15th, right? And you can go to YouTube and you can find that link there. So really great. So thank you again.
Yeah, so tell us where we can buy this book, how people can find you if they want to learn more about just the book, but just about you in general. Where can they go? Let's the book first. Let's talk about the book and then your contact information.
All right, so this book, even though it's great for the students themselves, is also great for the teachers because at the very end we have all kind of vocabulary words, and then we have exercises that they can go over with the youth in order to actually create this and put it into lesson planning for a week or so once they've actually read the book. And in terms of purchasing the book, they can purchase it on Amazon. Thank you for sharing the link. It's definitely, they can purchase it on Amazon. And if they want to find out more about me and other books that we're going to soon to be authoring, I should say, other books that I had the opportunity to dream as well, they can follow our Facebook page, which is author Kristin Lewis. Once again, on Facebook, that's author Kristin Lewis. In terms of me speaking motivationally, which is what I do from time to time, actually often. I don't want to say from time to time, publicly from time to time, but I'm always trying to be motivational and upbeat. Keep my spirits high if I can on a daily basis. They could follow me on Instagram, and on Instagram that would be Kris the Chosen One. That's KRISTHECHOSEN, the number one, Kris the Chosen One. That's where I try to do different motivational speeches, or I may add different resources that I find out through the grapevine that could possibly service the community or the families that I interact with.
Incredible. So also what we will do is put Kris's information in the comment section, so it'll be easy for you guys to find her that way.
And Kristin, if you want to go back and put it yourself, that'll be great. Because then they can, if you want to post as Kristin, we'll put this up again, author Kristin Lewis, and if you want to post to that, then they can just click on that and follow you directly, and that'll be an even easier way for them to find you. So that'd be great.
Okay.
So I noticed that we have new viewers. Hi, Aj. Just, you are more than welcome to rewatch this again, even though we're ending the live stream. So you can reshare it, you can rewatch it, and you can tag people that would like to maybe let their kids watch this reading, just in case they missed it. We have some special folks who have been pretty consistent with us watching these streams. We truly appreciate you guys. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock, we'll be back with Melissa. We're excited. We do these read-alongs Monday through Thursday. So tomorrow will be our last week of read-along, and then we'll be back again Monday. So if you are interested, we're looking for teachers to be our read-along, part of this read-along for the following week, not this upcoming week, but the following week. Please reach out to me. I'll put my email address in the comment section as well. If you know other teachers who are interested, please let them know that we're looking for readers as well. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Thank you, Kristin. You were a pleasure to have. Your message was powerful, and we're just grateful for you.
Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.